Hey guys, this is Butch. Today we're going to make French dressing from scratch. It's going to be paleo, it's going to be Whole30, I think it is. It's going to be quick and it's going to be better than anything you can buy. Now, French dressing there are many different ways of making French dressing. People have their own, whatever they, But we're going to make Catalina style French dressing because that's what I like. I have my little mini chop here. I don't have a blender, so I have to use this mini chop. I think we'll get a blender at some point, but you make do with what you have. So here are my ingredients. I'm going to see how long this takes me, from scratch like you would be doing. So the first thing is half a cup of tomato paste. So of course, I'm not quite ready, just like you wouldn't be. So I get out my half cup measure, put my tomato paste in. When you're making dressing, it doesn't have to be real exact. You kind of want it to be fairly exact, but what are you gonna do? All right, half a cup of tomato paste, half a cup of maple syrup. I'm not going to do quite a half a cup. I do like sweet dressing. Now, some people say you can't do maple syrup on Whole30, and the reason why is because you don't want to be eating a lot of sweet stuff. So let's just call this one paleo. We'll take the Whole30 out of it. Okay, a half a cup of red wine vinegar. Now, what if you don't have red wine vinegar? Then just use what you got. No big deal. And I did a quarter cup of the maple syrup, and I might want to change that. And a cup of oil. You gotta have the oil. Woo. We'll see how this works. Calls for a teaspoon of paprika. So I'm going to do about that much. And half a teaspoon of Worcestershire. I like Worcestershire, so I put some in. And it doesn't call for salt and pepper or onion, but I'm going to put a little bit in because that's just what I feel like today for my salad. For my salad, I have some leftover potato and leftover steak from the other day. So I'm going to just heat that up and put it over some greens. And I'll show you all about that. Onion. And now I'm just going to wazz it up, as Jamie Oliver likes to say. It's all plugged in. Wazzing away. I want to make sure the oil gets emulsified. Let me pour it into a bowl. I think I could use a little bit more vinegar for my taste. So I'm going to I like for it to be a little bit sour. And I didn't put in quite a half a cup. And so this way I can adjust it, just like you can do. And it's plenty sweet. So we'll just do a quarter cup of the maple syrup. It's got a nice tang to it. So here we go. There's my dressing. There was a lump in there that I'll get out. There it is, French dressing. You can make it homemade. Catalina, I'm going to have it on my steak salad today, and it's going to be really good. Like I said, the maple syrup, I believe, is not Whole30. The Whole30 is an elimination diet, so paleo is more of a stay on it diet. And after you introduce stuff on the Whole30, then you can see what's bothering you, if anything. But we've done the whole 30 before. We eat paleo all the time. And I know maple syrup doesn't have a problem for me, and I don't eat sweets at all. I don't eat any sugar, and I don't eat honey, and I have maple syrup once every couple of weeks maybe. So anyway, that's the recipe for French dressing, Catalina style. You can cook that. You can cook that. That's not even cooking. That's just whizzing it up in a whizzinator. So go ahead and make some, you guys. You can cook that, okay? You really can.